So I've watched every episode of Handmaid's Tale, and of course you wrote the book that then created, it's on Hulu. It is a very, very dark show. Much of it is. I watched it, actually, I binge watched it when I was pregnant, which is probably not the time to do that. But I did, and I have to say, as hard as it is to watch in some of these scenes, I felt very empowered. I felt even more motivated as a woman to want to fight for our rights as women, and to be treated equally and all of those things. And it's funny because when you watch it, that's not what I thought I would take away from it, but it had sort of the reverse effect on me. Are you surprised by that? Because it's now being used in a lot of ways, as you talked about, Sunny, for people to speak out more.
Yeah.
Yes, it's become a very useful visual symbol. That started in Texas. So it was Texas women who wanted to go into the Texas legislature, where you saw a line of men in dark suits making laws about women's bodies. So they dressed up, and they just sat modestly, so they couldn't be thrown out for creating a disturbance, and they couldn't be thrown out for dressing immodestly because they were completely covered up. But everyone looking at them knew what they meant. And that has gone around the world as a symbol of protest against women's bodies being controlled by people who aren't them.
Well, your new book, your new novel is called The Testaments, and it picks up where The Handmaid's Tale ends. What can you tell us about this new book?
Okay, I can tell you about this new book that green is the new red. No. It's
Green is the new red, is that what you said?
That's what I said. That was a frivolous reply. So it's 15 to 16 years later than the end of The Handmaid's Tale. And we have 3 different female narrators. 2 of them are young women. One of them has grown up within Gilead. She's never known anything else. She initially can't read or write because women are not allowed to do that. And the second one has grown up in a society like ours that happens to be located in Canada, the place where people escape to when things go pear-shaped in the United States. They've done it before, and they're doing it now. So there they are, these 2 young women who, unbeknownst to themselves, have a connection. And the third woman is an older woman, a foundational member of Gilead. We've seen her before in The Handmaid's Tale, and her name is Aunt Lydia.
Yes.
Aunt Lydia.
She's still around.
She's around.
Well,
Aunt Lydia will
She's the worst.
the showrunner, you cannot kill Aunt Lydia.
No.
I guess we'll see.
Hands off her.
Yeah.
So
I guess we're going to see that in film also, I hope.
let us hope.
Yes.
Yes.
Before
Let
we
us
go, I
hope.
just wanted to ask you about climate change, because I'm obsessed with climate change. You address that in your writing and your life also. Really fast, like 15, 20 seconds. Tell me what bothers you the most.
Okay, the thing to keep your eye on is the warmth of the ocean.
Yes.
Because if the ocean warms too much, the marine algae that make 60 to 80% of the oxygen we breathe will die, and we will choke to death. We'll have a lot of traffic accidents first because our brains will be oxygen starved. But that's the thing that will really do us in.
And it leads to monster hurricanes.
I hope that
That
people
too,
are
but if you
working
have
on
no
this.
oxygen, you're not going to be worrying about the monster hurricanes.
So
You're
it's
really
the ocean
scaring me.
people. Thank you for being here, Margaret. Our thoughts are with you and your family. The Testaments is available now. You've got to read it. Members of our studio audience are going home with a copy.